Let's see here. Let's discuss what we are into till now. Open Angular 11. Good. Now, let me just have a quick recap of what we discussed till now, sir. Okay. Let me just have a quick recap of what we discussed till now. Yesterday, we started our main project and we revised about RxJS. Okay. And now, when we started our main project, everyone focus here. The topics which we covered, I will just have a quick recap. If I go to the package.json, go here. I installed Firebase. I installed only Firebase. I think I did not put any other things. And I also installed something called Material UI. Material UI library will not added here. Why? Because you did something called ng add material. When you write it ng add material, that will add it into the Angular JSON. If you go here in this Angular JSON, material with a pre-built themes of Azure and Blue is added. Okay. So now this is like the CSS one. Whatever you are gonna try it in the material, you have to put your own modules, which we will try it. No worries. Okay. So in the SRC, what I did, sir, in the APP, I created so many folders, sir. Actually, I did not do anything in any of the folder. I just created the components. Only two components I did something. One is like some kind of sign up. One is something called login. In the sign up processor, I did HTML like this. This is not recommended because I used email separately and password separately. I just want to show you how the Firebase works. I did it. When we are trying to redesign, I will make it change it into template driven forms where validations and all are there. Is it clear, ma? Now, second one, how do you get this email and password? Because ng model is there. I will go to the backend here and I just take them and I just used some function called something called sign up. And in this sign up, I used something called create user with email and password. That's it. Then automatically Angular will use it and Angular only will create an user. And I wanna also put something called Google authentication and I put one function G sign up and in that they bring me something called sign up with pop-up and all. This code I did not do. Again, I'm telling it. I just copied pasted. Why I'm telling it again and again, sir? When you are trying to learn a new particular ones, any library, you don't need to learn whole thing and start it. That never works. Go to their documentation, see it once and check it some code and copy paste the code and check it how it is working. And then made a change to that. You make some changes to it. When you make changes, you will understand it. Then you can build on your own. Any documentation, it works like this. For example, you don't know Bootstrap, you don't know Material UI. You go to that Material UI one, you just copy that. They will give some default code. Any library will give it. That default code, check it, and it is working 100% fine. Now change it one small thing. Then you will understand it. After doing it like some 3-4 times, you will build your own thing. Are you getting my point, ma? I'm not saying you to say, keep on copying like till the end. No, initially that is what. If you remember in the initial day, I told you the best way to learn programming is to get someone's code, understand them, and do experiment with it. After that, you will build from scratch. You can't build from scratch the Netflix, and it never works. You take that how they built it, and you take their code, and you try to experiment with their code, and then you will end up with some errors and all the things, and then you will build on your own the basic application. Is it clear, ma? My code is always available to you. You take my code and do experiments with whatever you can, and then you change it every way possible, and then you will understand it, and then you do on your own. Is it clear, sir? Till now, anyone have any doubts with the Firebase and these things? Anyway, we'll come back to Firebase topic again. We'll build some basic UI now, and then we'll come back to the Firebase and we'll create the dashboards and we'll create first I need products page, I need home page, I need some kind of add to cart button, I need cart page, checkout logics. These are the main things. Then login, register, and the dashboard. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts are here? No. Good. If anyone get any doubts, ma, at any point, you can always ask me. Now, let's go here. And I'm creating here nice things. Few more things, like for example, here I'm creating one more folder. This is like components. Sir, actually what will happen? Everything is out now and I don't like it. Instead, I will just change it everything now. I know that it will create so many problems, which I will change it. There is this Angular 11, huh? Angular main src app. Select all of these things. Control X. Go inside this. Now cd code or cd Angular cd main. No, directly I put main. Now ng serve dash o. Is it saying any errors or not? Yes. See, it is saying errors for the header component, dashboard component, and all the things. Why? Because those components are not at that place. Go here, modules. Now see, all are errors only. Now go here. Import header, footer, hey, or dashboard, login, sign up, sign up, and then cart, home. Why it is coming it like this? There is nothing called about component only. Now let's see what are the errors here. App component, header component, footer component, login component, sign up component, dashboard component, and cart component. It's like I created the problem and I am solving it. home component. So now the problem is happening with the routing module also. Routing, two things are there. Sign up component, login component. Now what are the problems here? Now the problem is happening with the login and sign up components inside. I will do products and all, don't worry, sir. Go here, login. What is the problem here? It is taking auth na. Now auth is in the same, not is in the same folder na. Now environment is different here now. I will use auth from the environments. Now no problem. Now same thing will happen here, sign up also. Auth provider. Now what are the problems? ng serve. Sign up. Login. Any doubts, ma? No. Go here. New command prompt. All the components are inside the components folder, sir. And I'm gonna create so many other folders also, which I wanted in my project. I will create a one folder for modules. Modules. If I want any another module, I will put it inside. Okay. Or I will create it one folder for services. And what services you will give? Authorization services if you want it. Anyway, Firebase I'm dealing with separately na. Now services, inside the services I will put API service logic. Go here. Why it is not cutting it? CD Angular CD main ng server dash o. Perfect. Now go here. Now if I go here, just I can able to see the things easily. Okay. When everything is there, I may get confused. That is why I will put it separately. It's up to you. If you don't get confused, you don't need to change the folder structures. Nothing is mandatory here. Now go here. I'm going into the app component. Here I put only router outlet. But instead of router outlet, I will put something called app header. And here I will put something called app footer. Where header is there, footer is there, and in between something is there. Any doubts, ma? I hope you all are understanding only, na? So now go here, go to the routing module. Let's configure the route, sir. Path If the path is empty, sir, go to the component home. Else, if path is home, then also go to the component home only. Or if the path is something like products, then go to the component products. Products. And if path is path is something like products, path is something like products slash, if I go here, sir, if I go with something like where is this, product slash colon some id component, then you will go to the product product component. If it is path cart, path is cart, it will go to the component cart. Other than component services, did we installed anything? No. Till now, sir, other than the components and this services, I did not install anything. I did not even put a pipes or modules or anything. I installed Material UI. I installed Firebase. Except that I did not put anything, sir. Anyone have any doubts till now in my setup? No. If anyone have it any doubts, you can let me know always. Now let's go here. Basically, the current page is having it something home. Okay. But I want the products page. Let's build the header first. Go to the header. Now go here. Now you go here, something called Material UI, Material Angular. Now, if I can take it here, getting started, I will just see it like what are available. Now, is there any navigation bar available here? Menu. Go here. Basic menu. No. So, examples. Go here. If I want some kind of menu like this, I can use it. But there is nothing directly for the navigation bar. So, if you have something like side nav, it is there. Toggle some side nav bar. No, I don't want it. Okay. So I will go with something my own kind of thing, sir. Header. Close all. Header HTML. Header CSS. Now, till now I did not decide what is my website is about, right? That is really bad thing. So you should make it up whenever you made e-commerce, sir. Sir, this is just a simple business tip kind of thing. Whenever you made it an e-commerce one, make it e-commerce specific. If you really, this is not about only project. If you want to make it some Angular project, you can make it whatever the e-commerce you like it. But if you are really making real-time e-commerce one, make it specific. No one will buy it from someone who supplies everything. Okay. Imagine you provide only shirts, only pants, or only kind of ladies wear, or only kind of some books, only kind of toys, only kind of electronics. Those things will hit easily. Are you getting my point, ma? Okay, always think about it. Now here I'm gonna build some kind of normal products. Can we add navbar from Bootstrap website as class name and will almost be same? Yes, you can add it. But the point is, if I put Bootstrap as for class name and material for modules, people may get confused. That's why I'm not using it, but you can always use it. Okay. So here I wanna build my own thing, which is basically the header one, having some kind of logo, dot logo, dot menu, now, and inside this UL, inside this li, anchor, asterisk 4, and instead of href, change it into router link, router link. Sir, I think you know the difference between router link and the href. Basically, they won't load the page again and again, the router links. Now I will put some kind of buttons here, the button login. What? Okay, I did not write anything here. In this logo, let's put a simple logo here. I can use images or I can put some kind of name only directly. Toy span span cart. Toy cart. And here I can use home, about, products, contact, my cart. Because I will put it from dummy JSON. I will use something called dummy JSON here. Okay. Now, how do you get the products? Okay. You can use some products page here. I will put it some products page here always. Products. Here I will put something called slash products slash contact slash about. Can you use Bootstrap in this project? You can put always Bootstrap, ma, but I just don't want to confuse the people. That's it. And yeah, that's it. It will go with this, I think. Yeah. Now, class header. Go to CSS, sir. Header, display flux, justify content, space between. Okay. I think you guys know what we are doing it, right? In case if you are not getting it, let me know, sir. Align items, center, and then after this, I will take it like dot logo, span. I will use it something called uh, color, tomato, I will declare some variables here in the main app, main style.css, asterisk, margin 0, padding 0 pixel, and then dash dash primary tomato dash dash secondary kind of uh, black. Can you show it once again in this is project, please? Show it. I'm not getting Sidhu what you are asking it. So now I am using something called variable sir dash dash primary. My cart working well. Then header font size 16 pixel, and here dot menu. Uh, Everything is in a menu class. Again, menu is having it something called display flux. Align item center, gap 10 pixel, and then whatever the UL is there, menu inside UL, display flux, gap 10 pixel, list style, unstyled, li, list style type none, and whole header is having kind of background black, color white, and padding some kind of uh, 10 pixel to the top and bottom, and left and right 20 pixel. All the anchor tags here are in white color. Text decoration none. Anyone have any doubts sir here? Let's go here. Now if I go here, everything should follow some language here. Button is there. There is something called button. Where is buttons here? Button. I will follow the buttons of something, material UI. Material UI will give you buttons also. These are like stroked, raised. Let's use some kind of basic flat. Code. Go here. See the code, sir. I wanted first go to the TypeScript. Check it here. If you want button, you have to put it something called button module. You have to import the button module and you have to give it inside the module, sir. Is it clear, ma? Now again, if I give it button module, there will be so many modules I have to import for the material, right? So to import all of these things, I will create one module, sir, here. CD Angular and CD Angular and then CD main, ng generate module, module name is material. So I just created one module file. If you see it here, the module file will be here inside the material. See, can you see? Automatically one module is there. Is it clear, ma? Now, if I go here, the main module guy. Now I have to tell to the main module guy, there is one module called material module. You should consider that also. Any doubts here? Sir, I don't want to create this material module and all. I want to write it everything in one module only. Your wish. Basically, modules are like the managers who will check for each and everything, right? See, module will check it about all the components. Now here, so many components I give. What if my web page is containing some web application containing 30 components? Instead of giving 30 components for one module, I will give for all authorization one module, auth module, and I will give for them. For all material UIs, I will give for one module, material UI. All Firebase one, I will give one module for Firebase module. And all those modules will go to the main module. Are you getting my point? This is simple thing called project organization. If you don't do this step also, there is nothing difference in your Angular. Only the thing is your project things will become easy here to understand later. Presently, it will be difficult to do. Now, inside this, I'm going to import this basic logic. I will go here. I'm going to write it here, module, mat module, and I will write it here, mat button module. And here I will write it something called header component. So they are using standalone things. Sir, they are using something standalone one, but we are using something older one. Okay. Now let's see will that older one works or not. If it is not working, pura thing ho gaya. Then let's see. How do you do that? Mat button. Whenever you are giving it like you have to give mat button something. Go down, go down, go down. I want it mat button flat. So mat flat button. Go here. Nice. Because it is imported there also, na, so that is why it is shouting. If I remove the header component here and put it there, it works easily. Now go here. Basically, why it did not apply it for this? Mat flat button here. Material module contains this button. It's declared by more than one ng module. Now go here, app module. and we'll see it like header component, and it works. Why it is not showing it here only? Header component, it's not working. Button module is there. Here something. Header component. They are showing it like for this one, they are showing it nicely. What about if I am following older syntax? API logic. Matte flat button. Okay, we'll try it. Now, before you go for the main ones, like let's try some logic for how to import, how to do the products. Let's print the products and cart logic, the main things. Here, ng, already API service is there, na? So in the service, sir, go to components, material, modules, environments. Let's create an API also in this. I am writing it one API, sir. Export const API key. Okay, for that, do API key na. API URL equals to dummy JSON products. Go here, type it here, dummy JSON slash products. Then you will get it all the products, sir. Why you are declaring it in the environments means whatever the URL you are checking, you wanted to keep it as safe. Imagine this one is in the .env file, you cannot see it. Okay. So it's like whatever the API I'm going and bringing the details of products, I don't want anyone to know that. And at the same time, imagine 10 components are using this URL, okay, to get the products or something. So if you want to change the URL tomorrow, you can directly come here and change it immediately. Are you getting my point, ma? So now go to the service, write in the service, the logic. I don't know how many of you remember or not. There is something called HTTP client. If you are using HTTP client, don't forget to put something in the module, HTTP client module. Now go here. And then here, how do you declare? This is called dependency injection, private, HC, HTTP client. Now in this HC HTTP client here, okay. Sir, basically this dependency injection concept is like this. Imagine there is one class A. Imagine there is one class B. Guys, focus here. Imagine there is one class A, class B. You know that any programming languages, whether you are from Python or whether you are from JavaScript, basically, if two classes are there, one class can inherit from the another class. This concept is called inheritance, right or not? Now imagine, sir, this B class is getting it some kind of function called run. It is getting it one function called run, or it is getting it some value of X from the A. Any doubts here? Any doubts here? No. What if tomorrow A changes its values of X? Will it change it in the B or not? It will change because you are directly taking it. So you are dependent. The B is dependent on the A, which you will do it with some kind of class extents. But instead of trying it class extents, a dependency injection, if you try, you can able to take those values here only. Now here I will take it like hc.x, and then I will store it somewhere. Now if tomorrow hc changes also, my x value will not change. Are you getting my point, ma? So this one basically called dependency injection, where you will declare an instance, where you will create an instance for another class in the constructor parameter. In the constructor parameter. Now, the one of the important concept that people will ask you in interviews is this only. Now, anyway, I will write here get products. What this get products will do, return this dot hc dot get, and it has to go to the URL. And I will import the API URL here. Import API URL, and I will write it here. Now, if for example, home product I'm going on, in home I'm going on, guys, are you understanding, ma? If in home, if I'm going, or if I'm going in some kind of some another component, products component, if I'm going in another component, every component wherever I want it, I can use this service of get products, and it will return an observable. There it will get subscribe. There's a basic logic. Are you getting my point, sir? Now here, if you want it like get products, get product, and I will give some ID. Basically, if you give an ID, then it will do return this dot hc dot get dollar API URL slash ID dollar ID. So this is something you will get it, sir. If you go here, this is dummy JSON. Imagine if I click on /1, what will happen? Only first product will come. Okay. If I click on /2, second product. So based on the ID, you can able to get only single products also. Now, if you go to the official documentation, you can bring it so many nice logics. Go to products dummy JSON. Now, if I go to the dummy JSON API products, now you can actually check it here. What word you can take? You can get it as single products, or you can use something called search products. So what is the link for search products, sir? This is the link. So I will use get products by search. And search, I will give some kind of string. And whatever the string I gave it here, it will pass it here. Return this dot etc dot get here dollar API URL slash search question equals to slash search. Here instead of question equals to, instead of phone, I will put the text whichever I got it. str. Sir, are you getting ma? This API I did not write it. Someone already write it and they will give me endpoints. And I'm using this endpoint. Sir, what if our backend is not having endpoint? They will give the endpoint. If the backend don't give, you will use your own functionality. For searching, you will use find functionality. For filtering, you will do your own filter method. Okay. But here, if they gave it, you don't worry about it. Now, get products by category. And I will give category, and based on whatever the category I give, I want the products. Return this dot get, oh sorry, this dot etc dot get. I am doing only get operations. There is no put, delete and all, because that is someone's API which I can't do. Okay. Now here, see, you can always add something called limit or something. Okay. Now here, I will put something called limit, and at the same time, I will put some kind of categories. Get all categories, category list. Uh, category smartphones. This is the thing I wanted. Control X. Then go here. Dollar API URL slash category dollar cat. Anyone have any doubts, ma? Anyone have any doubts? Is it clear? Do you guys have any doubts? No? No, go here. Yes. Let's go here. If any doubts are there, you can let me know, ma. This is basic services only. Okay. Now I will go to the home component. No, products component. Let's do products component, which is the first one I have to do. Products. When you are using something called products component, for the persons who did not get it, I just stored some API URL in the environments as some variable. And then I write it something like some functions. This is HTTP client is a dependency injection here and named as HC. And I used some kind of functions. Now all these functions are returning observable only. Wherever you want to use this service, there you will do again dependency injection and you will get this data and you will do subscribe. If you do CRUD application, when I explain it, you will understand it easily, sir. Are you all getting it, ma? Okay, just to try a simple CRUD. It is like if you can't do it like this many, try it like just get products, you will get it easily. Now products details. In this products one, I will use something called constructor. Now inside this constructor, now I'm gonna put it here. private API. Now here I will put something called private API. And API service name is API service. Now this dot API dot get products, and I will get an observable. Okay. So once you get an observable, what you will do, sir? Subscribe. Are you getting my point, ma? You will do subscribe, and whenever you are subscribing, you are getting it some kind of details. Response. Let me print it. Console.log response. Let's go here. Let's go here. Products. Go to router module. Why router module is not working? Dot slash. If I go here, products. Basically, the app header is not responding only for this. Huh? Huh? My point is it's not adding in the slash, na? When I click on it, it should add it here, na? When it is p small, it is adding. The component name doesn't matter, na? Basically. Here slash products is added. Okay. Now if I go here, go to this kind of logic here. Here products. It should get products component. And in the products component, anything is there? Nothing. Okay. So whenever I got it, the products component, right click, console. Go here and check it here, console. And I printed the object. Inside this object, this is the responser. Inside this object, inside the products, your products details are there. Are you getting my point, ma? So inside this products details, you are having it, the things, how do you print it? You can print it, sir, now. Now, products. Basically, any. Now here, I will use this dot products equals to res dot products. Res dot products, and res is of type any. Now go here. I got it, the products, sir. Now all I wanted is I want to print the products. Now I have to print the product, sir. However you want it, you can print it, sir. H2 products list, and here div ng for let p of products. Any doubts, ma? No. Now next, we can have it here. Now products. Each product ka title. What it will contain, re? Ng for cannot bind. It isn't a known property, na. Title, description. Let me print it the titles. We will use the same only, right? Ng for. We have something products. Why did we get error for ng for? Maybe it cannot able to find it here. Let's just restart the server. No. Products component is not added here, sir. Now see, it came. Now it came, sir, perfectly. Okay. So let's just check it, sir. Only the thing is, if material is working nice, it would be better. Still not getting it. Why it is not working it? They are giving standalone logic only. import mat card. Earlier material UI used to be very simple. Mat card examples, some kind of card example here, TypeScript, mat card components. Now go here. Now go here, products. At least will it work? Let's try it. Mat card. ng serve dash o. If material starts working, everything will be smooth, sir. The thing is material is not working. Strangely, it is working now. So now I will make it happen. Then why it did not work earlier? No idea. Now go here. Here instead of this image. Now everything I need to change it, sir. Now I need to put this whole thing, whatever the mat card is there, everything here. I have to put it some kind of class name, class products, and I will take it that class name here, dot products, display flux, justify, oh no, display grid, grid template columns, repeat 3 comma 1 fr, gap 20 pixel. Now I will go to the mat one again, this one. Here mat class avatar, okay, and instead of mat card sheet boon or something, I need to get it p dot title. And I don't need any subtitle. And I need image. For image, what is the URL, sir? Go here. Image URL name is thumbnail. thumbnail, p dot thumbnail, alt, p dot title, and then description, p dot description, and buttons. Sure. Learn more. Let's just check it. Is it working or not? They are working only, but I want them to come sideways, na? It's like why I put it, even though I put it display grid, but they are coming one by one only. Why? Right click this, go to the top. Oh, the problem is when you put it this one, see, whatever the div you wrote it, sir, that div itself is repeating again and again and again. So you should put this div inside another div, and that div you should give products. So basically, ng for whatever the div you wrote, that div will repeat. See, that's why every card I'm getting class product, class product, class products, and that doesn't make any sense. So I will give another div with the class name products, and now here I will give this whole thing. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts? No. So basically, here instead of matte button, I think now it will work. Matte button, something like flat or something is there. Go here, button code. What is that button name? Something flat. Matte underscore matte dash flat dash button. Okay. Any doubts, ma? Automatically adjusted na each one. Sir, any doubts, sir? I hope you all are clear now. कोई doubts है ma? No. Let me tell you how I did. I went to something called Material UI. I already installed the material. So I will go to one component called card, and I just go to the examples. There are so many cards they are giving it. And I like this example of this card, which is dog one. So I just copied this particular code and I just pasted there. But when I copied this particular code, two things I have to remember. One is whatever the component you are copying this code, that component I am importing into the material. There is something material module now. In that material module, I just copied this one to there. And then material module going to the main module. Is it clear? So now if I go here, now next, if I click on this, I wanted each product ka page. Are you getting my point? Now, in this button, you will give something called click, sir. Click, click, go product. Sir, this Go product has to be a function inside your TypeScript, sir. Okay. So write it here, something called Go product. Any doubts? Now, this one should send some value. This Go product will bring it something called p.id, and I will take it here, id, which is a number. And once I receive the id, you know what I will do? I will just change the routing. How do you change the routing? Here, you can use window dot location dot href, or another service you can import is route. Import router from router. Then here, comma, private route, colon, router. Now I will go here and I will write it here. This dot route dot navigate. If you remember, we discussed this navigator. Okay. Now go here. Is this project responsive? You can make it responsive, sir. Okay. Understand, giving you everything like in a banana opening and all, it can't be done. Angular course this is, not the Bootstrap or kind of CSS media queries ka, which you can try. Okay, it takes time basically. I can also make it responsive, but it will take time for me basically. Now here it will go to products. Navigate, and here products slash dollar ID. Now if I click on this, it will get to products slash 2, and product page came. And in this product page, I will go here, go to product page, sir. And in the product page, sir, I will go here. And this product page will have something called constructor, sir. And this constructor will have something. Why only you are writing everything constructor? Because the moment the class starts, the first thing it will go to the constructor, basically. Now here you can import something called activated route. Activated route is a route which is present. Activated route means the route which is present now. Now here I am just creating private R to the activated route. And now here, this dot R dot, and I can able to bring it something called params dot subscribe p dot get. So I will just print p console.log p products. Go here, right click, inspect console. I got the object. In that ID 3 is there. Dekho, right or not? Now ID 3 is there now. So I will not wait now. So what I will do, I will take it here. ID. Initially the ID value is nothing. ID can be number of initial value. But here I will say this dot ID. ID equals to p.id. Dot id. P 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 dot id. index signature is there. So perfect. Now why it is saying it problem? Has no initialized, definitely not initialized in the. Now go here. Now I have ID na, right? The moment you have ID, what you will do, get the products. So I will get the product, sir. This dot product. Sorry. I have to get API na. How do you get API, sir? Private API colon API service, and then here again this dot API dot. If you remember, I write it something called get product, and this get product I am passing this dot ID, and I will get the products now. That product details now. Dot subscribe, and when I subscribe, I will get the detail res, which is like whatever the product details I got it, sir. I will store it in product any. Now here I will store it this dot product equals to res. Inside the res, whatever the value is there, that will be this dot product, sir. Perfect. Now I got the product details now, so I will print it in the HTML, sir. To print it this product details also, I will check it. Is there any nice component which I can use it in the material UI? I will go here. I am using something called card only because it is looking good. No. Why it is grid list? Go here, examples. Snack bar, slider, toolbar, tabs, stepper. Nothing is looking great. So I will use mine only. Div product, which is having div dot image and div dot details. Now inside this image one, I will use img tag, which will print the image for the product. Inside the product, whatever the thumbnail is there, and inside the product, whatever the title is there, title. And here in this particular one also, here I will print it something like title product dot title and product got description product dot what more are available, description images price. This one is mandatory na, price product dot price. And if you are passing it price, I wanted price to be having rupee symbol, so I am using something called pipe. This is something called pipe. When you are using pipe, you should pass it something called this. These are some kind of parameters to the pipe which will print it INR. Else by default dollar will print. Then I will put some kind of button here. Button add to cart. Sir, we used product in the navigation. That is that component name. We used product in the I didn't get it. I used navigation product. No, that is products. Dekho. something. Now each product ka page came. Guys, go here, products. Go down. Click on this lipstick one. Now that lipstick ka page is opening. Is it clear, ma? Now our next logic is implementing the cart here. I will put the cart and each one will be going with the cart. Okay. Now this one can be done with some kind of responsive also, or make it more and more good. It's up to you, however you want to do it. Okay. If anyone can do, sir, can anyone try it some kind of nice about and contact pages? I want the about page, contact page, login page, registration page, nice things. If anyone try it, let me know. Tomorrow I will check your things. If anyone is good, I will copy their code into this one particular pages, HTML. Is it clear, ma? Because about contact are easy. Login, register, we did the logic, but nice, beautiful representation I wanted. And tomorrow we'll do it like, if I click on this, add to cart, one more button, add to cart should be there. Then here, add to cart should updated. And if I click on in the products also something, if inside the products also, if you click on add to cart, it should get updated. And there should be one page for cart. You should open it and it should have all cart items. You can delete it, add it, and you can have it some checkout logic.